distillery in the world. Bushmills Distillery. Hey, and on that note, the last time I was home, I brought back a bottle of Bushmills Finest, Black Bush. Anyone care for a shot? A whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay. Maestro, you want a shot of the Black Bush? This is good whiskey, by the way, distilled in sherry cask, but understand if you're not a hard liquor drinker.
Are you supposed to sip it or should you?
Sip it, absolutely. Hey, it's to be enjoyed, absolutely.
It's very kind of you.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely.
Very Irish. Very Irish of you.
That's a good idea. So who all wants a shot?
That'll probably do. That'll
probably work for now, you know.
Oh my
Yes. You're really going to enjoy the magic now, you know. Well, that'll work for the next group. That'll work for the next.
That's it. That's all.
That's great. Yeah. And did you get one for yourself, brother?
Oh well, that's it.
Good. Well, hey, we'll go ahead and get started with the magic.
You're good to go.
Excellent. Okay. I'll start off with a simple question. Do you know the difference between a man and a boy? No need to answer, I could answer that for you. The difference is that a man carries his money in a purse like this. Yes. Well, let's see what I've got in my little pot of gold here. I have some 25-cent quarters, which I shall place in 2 rows of 3. Now, these are actually some of the older quarters in that they have George Washington's head on one side and an eagle on the other. But that eagle means that these coins can fly. I'll show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3 coins in this hand, 3 coins in this hand. Watch. I squeeze, I toss, and I catch. And now we see that I have 4 on my right and 2 on my left. We'll try it again. 1, 2, 3. 4 coins in this hand, 2 coins in this hand. Once again, I squeeze, I toss, and I catch. And now we see that I have 5 on my right and 1 on my left. Let's see if we can do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 coins, Maestro. Just 5 coins. And your name again?
Sunshine.
Take the coins in your right hand. Oh, actually, maybe
I have too many beers.
you're too much. Maybe you could take the coins, clench them tight, turn your hand over, make a fist, and I'll take the last coin. And if I toss, invisibly it travels through time, space, bone and flesh. Now, if indeed the magic happened, you had 5 coins, you should now have how many?
6.
6. Count them onto the mat. Let's see if it worked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Thank you very much. Yes, amazing but true. Amazing but true. That's right.
All from this coin purse.
Yes. Okay. Now, I want to share a little story with you. I was in Alabama recently, and I had breakfast at Cracker Barrel. And by the way, if you ever go there, I highly recommend the Uncle Herschel's favorite. Delicious. But anyway, after breakfast, I went up to the till to pay my bill. And when I was up there, I asked the lady if I could get change of a 20. But when she counted me my money, she counted it kind of funny. So she counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5's 10, and 5's 15, and 5's 20. And I thought, you know, that was a little strange the way she counted that. I better double check. So I counted 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5's 9, and 5's 14, and 5's 19. And I thought, I knew it, she had ripped me off. So I went back into the restaurant and I said, excuse me ma'am, but I should have $20 here instead of just of 19. She said, well that's amazing, that would be the first mistake I've made in 35 years. Well, I thought that was a little strange given that she only looked about 30. But anyway, she counted it again and she counted 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I thought, wow. I said, ma'am, do you mind if I count that in front of you? She said, no, go ahead. So I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5's 10, and 5's 15. Now hang on a second. So look at 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I said, Exactly. I said, look, man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm meant to have $20 here now, just at 15. She goes, well, that's amazing, that's amazing. That'll be the first mistake I've made in 40 years. Well, now I knew I couldn't trust her since a moment ago she just told me she'd been working there 35. But anyway, she counted it again, and she counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5's 10, 5's 15, and 5's 20. I said, hi, look, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm a magician, and I recognize prestidigitation. She said, well, sir, obviously you're not from around these parts using big words like that. She said, if you were really a magician, you could create money. She said, well, why don't you count it again and this time create money? So I counted it again. I counted 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. She said, now don't forget to do the magic. 18, 19. She said, now do the magic. So I did the magic. And I finally got my $20.
Come on.
Yes. Hey, be careful when you eat a Cracker Barrel and all.
You have to be
Thank
careful
you.
for more than that.
That's right.
Now, have you ever noticed when you own a deck of cards, after a while, 1 or 2 cards goes missing? Do you know why that is?
Poker players.
Close.
Elves.
Yeah, cannibals. Cannibals that eat other cards. Now, of course, they have to be smaller cards in order for the cannibals to properly digest, like pygmies. So, give me a number, say, between 1 and 7.
4.
Ah. So you say 4, and what do you say? 4. There you go. Hey, I love it when there's a consensus. So let's find these are the cannibals, the 4 kings, and let's find the pygmy cards that they're going to eat. Look at that there, right on the end. How did I know you were going to pick 4? Yeah, hey, sleight of mind, baby. But anyway, so we have the pygmy 4 of hearts, the pygmy 4 of spades, and the pygmy 4 of diamonds. And over here we have the cannibals, the 4 kings. So this is how the story goes. The cannibals form a giant mouth. They're running through the jungle and they come across the first pygmy and they go, smells like the pygmy 4 of diamonds. They flick that 4 of diamonds over. Into their mouth it goes. They chew and they chew and they chew. They roll over on their backs. They rub their bellies and they burp. And with that, we now see that that pygmy is completely gone, eaten by the kings. Of course, the kings are still hungry. Next up's going to be the 4 of spades. Into their mouth it goes. What do? They chew and they chew and they chew. They roll over on their backs. They rub their bellies, that's right, and they burp. And with that burp, we now see that the next pygmy is completely eaten by the kings. Amazing. But of course, the kings, being the greedy cannibals that they are, they jump on top of each other in a scramble to get to the next unwitting victim, the 4 of hearts, which they flick over. Into their mouth it goes. Now, what do? They chew and they chew and they chew. They roll over in their bags. They rub their bellies and they burp. And with that burp, we now see that the next pygmy is completely eaten by the kings. So now the pygmies are gone, completely eaten by the cannibal kings.
What, bro?
But what happens next? I appreciate the response. What happens next is the strangest thing of all. The kings, being cannibals, they start to cannibalize themselves. Sad but true. Sad but true. So first up's going to be the King of Spades. Now we see that the King of Spades is now gone. Next up's going to be the King of Diamonds. And now we see that the King of Diamonds is gone. Last but not least, it's going to be the King of Hearts. And if you listen closely, you can even hear its bones crunch. So now the King of Clubs is eating all the other cannibals. But if I was to cut that King of Clubs open and look inside his belly, I would find the other 3 kings. But inside their bellies, would you believe it, I find the 3 pygmies.
What?
The pygmy 4 of spades, the pygmy 4 of diamonds, and the pygmy 4 of hearts. And that's the story of the cannibal.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Thank you.
That's fucking amazing. That was so dope. Only rank with only 3 of them?
Okay, so got something a little different for you here. We've all seen these before. These are USB flash drives, and what you do is you plug them into your computer. You can store files on them. For instance, you could store music on the red drive, pictures on the black drive. Now what I like to do is sometimes I will put all my files on the black drive, and then when I get home I just transfer them to the red. Of course sometimes that transfer can become a little problematic, in which case I use some magic to cause the transfer to occur.
What?
So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll get rid of the black drive, and that should make things a little easier to follow. That's a problem. But watch, if I just give it a shake, there's the red drive. So if this is the red drive, the black drive must be over here in my pocket. But I want you all to know that in case this red gigabyte is not big enough for all your files, you can always get the black one a stretch.
What in the fuck?
Thank you, thank you.
But stretch limos, but not stretch you guys meters.
Okay. Any two people here with a spiritual connection? I know you two are a couple. Maestro and
Sasha.
Sasha, that's right. So, would you say you had a spiritual connection? How about a romantic connection? Okay, I'll stop right there. But anyway, well, let's put that to the test, shall we? Sasha, I will shuffle through the cards, and I would like you to just call stop at any time.
Okay.
Just call stop at any point.
Stop.
Right there, excellent. Take the marker. And if you could just write your first name, big and bold, across that 4 of hearts. Yep, big and bold. Excellent. And I will cut your card into the deck. And if you could pass the marker to Maestro, and Maestro, if you could just call stop at any point.
Stop.
Excellent. I would like you to just sign your name across that.
Love this card.
Hey, Ace of Spades. Is that a coincidence or what? Maybe magic. Excellent. Now, in order to proceed with this trick, I'm going to make use of my trusty magic wand. Now, before you all giggle, I want to remind you that it's not the size of the wand, but the magic behind it. Anyway, Sasha, if you could take the wand, and what I would like you to do is just tap the deck, and when you do so, say your magic word.
Okay. Out loud.
Yep, let's hear it all, loud and clear.
Booyah.
Booyah. I like it. That's an original one. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the magic works. I spread through. And now we see that one card has turned face up in the deck, and it just happens to be Sasha's card. Could you pass the wand to Maestro? Maestro, now what I would like you to do is tap the deck, say your magic words, loud for everyone to hear.
No pressure.
No pressure, brother. Let the magic happen.
Bruh, bruh, bruh.
Yeah. That's really tricky. But anyway, so now I spread through. And let's see if the magic happens. Sure enough, Maestro's card turns face up in the deck. And here's the strange thing, it just happens to be right beside Sasha's. So you have a spiritual connection. Sasha, could you hold out your right hand, palm up? These two cards together. Bring over set the wand down, Maestro, and if you could, right hand, palm down on top of hers. Excellent. Now, I want you both to think. I want you to think of the moment when you first had a connection, when you first felt that connection with each other. Are you thinking? Are you feeling it? I say the magic phrase, friendship forever. And just as your two hearts are forever bound together as one, so will your cards be. Go ahead, take a look.
Shut the fuck
Souvenir for you all.
What the fuck? Are you shitting me? That's fucking happenous.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's yours.
Hey, are we getting these reactions on film? This is going to be great for my portfolio.
Can I have this?
Yeah, you can have it, brother, yeah.
Oh my god.
What? Are you serious? What? Are you
Yes,
serious?
it really is. Really
Oh my god.
Hey,
Dude!
now that's a spiritual
No
connection.
double
yeah.
call to action on that motherfucker. That's crazy. What the fuck? Wow.
Well, hey, it looks like we're finished a couple of minutes early, so
That's
cheers,
amazing.
everybody.
Yes, cheers.
Thank you.
amazing.
Here's to a wonderful
That's
audience.
amazing, bro. That's amazing.
And here's to a wonderful videographer. my wife, Kristen.
Yes. And
That's
beautiful.
amazing.